Hello, welcome to episode 51 of In the Last Remaining Line. I am your storyteller, Nathan, and as always, I am joined by Cy playing Mary, Katie playing Iris, and Jillian playing Tyr. We last left off with our coterie separated. Mary in an Uber with decisions to make, and Tyr and Iris standing in the middle of a street in the university district, looking at the library, and all of their decisions have been made for them.
I don't know if that's true though, but
Oh,
This is my fault. I've done nothing wrong.
like
there's always a way out. You just might not like it.
There's a smart car right behind us.
We could just turn back around. I mean, it's a thought. It's an option.
Tyr and Iris sit in their smart car, gazing at Jessica on the lead Appaloosa, at the head of cavalry, destined to tear out Diana's throat. And that's where they are tonight. A vacant district. Maybe Catherine has something to do with that. We'll find out as the night wears on. But right now, Mary is in an Uber to parts unknown in Seattle. She drives away from Seattle Center and her meeting with the FBI.
I would like to first of all send a link to I'll send a link to the FBI of the names because I forgot to do that. It's on the cloud, so it should be easy to just send that.
Okay. So it was uploaded to the cloud by Jorgen.
Yeah.
Several nights ago. It should be simple for you to do this. But go ahead and roll me technology and intelligence. Of course, you will succeed at this roll.
Okay.
But perhaps this will give me some insight as to how well you succeed at.
Okay. So, okay, 2 successes.
So you send a link directly back to Ramirez's personal cell that he gave you on his card. After a few minutes, you get a text back. What's this?
He's so stupid. The weapon, duh. And then like sleeping emoji.
I'm gonna click this link. I'm trusting you, Mary.
He thinks it's a virus. That's smart though. All right. Oh my god, what if Jorgen like made a virus from the grave? Like, how dare you ruin my plans?
He has to do something.
He would never.
Moments later, you get another return. Is this cloud link the only place?
Unfortunately, most of the other big names have it, but they're still thinking about what to do with it.
can get me the remaining thumb drives. I'll get you and your friends out.
I'll try, but it's a little impossible. You're lucky you even know what this is. Skull
Understood.
emoji. Oh my god.
Ramirez just responds, understood. He does not utilize emojis.
Yeah, I did my thing. I'm gonna take that out. Like, if there's no more text from him, I'm gonna move on. And I would like to text Bianca and ask if, on my Bianca phone, are you at the lounge?
For a little bit longer, dear.
Okay, we need to talk. Well, I need to talk to you about something. I'll be there really fast though, right? Like 5 minutes. 3
Hurry,
minutes.
please.
Okay.
Meeting with boss lady.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
So you turn this Uber around. Headed back to Capitol Hill in the Starlit Lounge. You arrive quickly, driving over the freeway. The Starlit Lounge is pretty empty this time of night. Same old bouncers out front. As you step out onto the pavement, he opens the door for you. And Yuki's at the bar, and Miss Bianca sits at a booth.
I'm going straight to Bianca.
Dear, you've been busy. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah, I'll have a seat.
She has a whole
We
pile
are-
of paperwork in front of her.
Are we like out here, like out and about? Like we are just out here.
You are indeed just out. There are no people around.
Okay.
The Starlit Lounge doesn't open till 10 p.m.
So the gangrel and what's the other one? Toreador. They ransacked your place last night, I heard.
They are, and they have.
Do you know where are you going after this?
Well, I'm going to solidify our place in the new order.
You're going up north?
You're such a quick girl.
Just like you. Is everyone else seems to be there. What's up there anyway?
The prince's domain. Malkavians.
I mean, it's good that we're trying to like solidify our place here and stuff. I think that's like a good idea. Like, I think I heard from Mike that you weren't from. You guys came from where did they come from? Reno.
Ooh, somebody's been talkative. Yes, I came here a few years back from Reno.
Is there a reason why you had to leave Reno?
Reno is it's kind of small fry. A lot of petty anarchs, people that like to call themselves baron. Just making up rules and expecting that their elders will follow them. And that's just not the case. Ah,
What do you mean they're elders?
well, I mean, it's sort of a rude question, don't you think?
Well, I mean, I kind of got why you came here. Like, it's trying to establish yourself and stuff like that. I think I'm starting to understand. But, like, I mean, I feel like we can only accumulate power. I'd like to invoke my clan compulsion. Okay. I feel like, like we're shoring up, getting resources, things like that, climbing up the ladder. But like, I feel like you can only do that for so long if you don't like make changes in how things are run.
Oh, yeah, I certainly I understand what you're saying, dear.
Like, I mean, I know like if you climb up in the eyes of the prince, you're gonna like things are gonna get better for you and maybe me if I'm still here. Like, but are you like really living your best life if the life that you're living is like not the one that you made for yourself and it's like someone else's idea of like a good life?
Oh, well, I think I know what you're getting.
I'm not saying
The truth
look,
is that outside of the Camarilla, there is no ladder to climb. And if we want people to live their best lives, if we want them to embrace the perfection of eternity in themselves, we have to show them the way first. And that means climbing to the top of this dung heap in Seattle,
yeah, you're right.
which this is only part of.
Right. But would you also agree that like an opportunity is an opportunity no matter when it strikes?
I think you are talking about something very specific.
Okay, fine. Okay. All right.
She puts her hand on a little crumpled up piece of paper, pushes it out from the center of the pile towards you. Honey, I think this is a great time for a lesson on how much a mortal can be trusted to do important things, things of this gravity.
You're right. I should have been much more careful. Like, how did you get it?
Of course, you are free to use Michael as you like, but he has been my servant for a very long time. He does not even understand himself the grips to which my blood holds him. There will be things that he simply just cannot do for you. And talking to the Federal Bureau of Investigation is not one of those things.
You're right. I think, well, I should have taken more precaution. I tried. I didn't want him to get exposed to the I didn't want him to get tracked basically. But yeah, I suppose he would have if this found its way.
What happens if they get their hands on him and he talks?
You're right. Okay, I'll be more careful with our servants. But anyway, that aside, you I think you can kind of infer that I'm in a unique position. And within, hopefully, if I don't know what's going to happen, but within the next 2 nights, let's just say that the big sip might become like, might get the big gulp.
I think that that is a very unique opportunity, and I'm impressed that you're pursuing it.
I'm only pursuing it just because it's available. It became possible. I don't know if you've definitely noticed that there's 2 sinking ships right now in Seattle. I don't know if the Camarilla is gonna, I mean, as much as we like to like climb the ladder, I don't know if this is it. And the other sinking Diana and Catherine are just totally at odds.
They are about to be dealt a harsh lesson.
At the end of this, who's going to be the last one standing? I think it's going to be you.
That's sweet. There will be others.
Okay, well, where will there be? Because I'm going to take out the documents of the Grover list. You know, New York is here. They're watching closely the moves of Seattle. I found some incriminating documents for the prince. I'm gonna like slide it over to her. I know that the embrace, it's called the embrace? Yeah, is supposed to be tightly regulated. And would you look at that?
Certainly. Ursula's project is an eyesore, to be sure. The thing that is specifically forbidden is the embrace without the permission of one's prince.
Oh,
And unless Ursula did not seek permission, which these documents seem to say that she did. Now, will our guests see this as uncouth, unbecoming of a leader? Almost certainly. So I don't want you to believe that this has no power, because it does. It likely
Well-
spells the end of Prince Wright's climb up the ladder. She will go no further than where she is now, taking actions
Well-
like this.
I heard that she's only up there in the first place because of somebody down here. If that target becomes, and if you present this evidence, you're gonna look like the good girl.
I won't look like the good girl to Prince Wright. And she'll
That's
still be
true.
around. The New Yorkers won't lop off her head and leave.
I'm like, is there really no way to kill this prince legally? Well, I'll let you hold on to that. I think that's your decision. Just know that at any time, you can use it for yourself.
Thank you, dear. You've been very helpful. And I think this will do quite a bit of damage to her ability to enforce rules. Banal, draconian rules on polite kindred society going forward.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you for now. I'm going to just have a look at the underground one last time and just scout, but I don't know if that could be a bad idea. I'll try not to linger for too long.
Seems
I might just
very
take Mike
dangerous.
shopping instead.
So, you've been very selfless, and I appreciate that. Bringing this to my attention and operating in our best interests. But it has to be said, how do you get out of your current predicament? Your entanglement with the FBI, they're not just going to forget you. Perhaps you have enthralled one of their servants, but you haven't enthralled all of them. And they are an organization bent on turning you to dust.
You know, you're right, but I'm getting out of here hopefully tonight. If not tonight, tomorrow night. They can hunt me down all they want. Hopefully nothing that I've done is trackable back to you.
All right, all right. If you decide to leave, pull up stakes and run. Drop by here first.
Oh,
There's something I can do for you on the way out.
okay. All right. I'll
Get
let
the
you know.
FBI off your tail.
Okay. I'll let you know. Thanks. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna Do you think going down there is a good idea, or should I just skip that altogether?
Anything that keeps you out of the university district this evening is a great thing.
By the way, you've not heard of any, any of the people on that NOS list?
Hmm.
You've not seen them running around or
No,
anything like that?
no. You don't typically see the rats. They wouldn't come around a place like this.
I don't think they'd be allowed in a place like this. Um, might you know where I could possibly find these people?
Hmm. Well, if you're going underground this evening, you might run into them. They tend to feed off the homeless camps underneath the highway.
Okay. All right. I'll keep an eye out. Um, how do you do the hollow people?
That's it's a very long answer to your simple question. It's a skill that you have to work on, a trial and error sort of thing. Anyone can scoop out a mortal's guts, but it takes a lot of time to learn how to take everything from them and leave enough left for them to do
I
your
thought
job.
only like Tremere and others like could do this sort of weird thing.
Hmm. Well, back in Reno, I met a very interesting fellow. There are his sort around here as well. They just keep quiet. The Camarilla does not favor their presence. Anyways, it is a learned skill.
Okay. All right. Um, good luck with the rest of. I feel like I had one more thing to ask. Um, I'll just text her if I remember. Um, Good luck with the rest of the night. Stay safe. Um. Oh yeah. I heard about the island. Oh, you did? Did you guys tell me it's an island, or did you tell me like you need a boat? That's all you said, right?
I think we just said that we needed a boat, but you could probably infer that maybe we were going to an island.
I think no, you learned that there was an island when we were debating of where to go when she
Yeah.
brought the car.
That's
Okay.
true. We did
Yeah,
talk
you're
about
right.
it after.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We're like, where do we go?
Where do we go?
Okay. So I heard about an island like related to Diana. Have you heard about of anything like that? It's just near Seattle.
Uh, I have always understood that Diana had a safe haven away from the library. Most creatures of her sophistication do have some sort of escape hatch, way out. So it doesn't shock me to find out.
Do you know what she can do? Like she's making gates and stuff and like possessing and stuff. Is that the only way she gets around?
She would be very hard pressed on time if she stayed on her island and didn't use a gate to get off of it. Cost her 2 hours of her night. Either way, to get there every
Yeah.
morning. And I understand her morning ritual is quite lengthy.
Morning as in
Evening.
okay. Take some time. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna what time is it? I'm gonna go now and I'm gonna if you need me to get those documents to somebody, I can do it for you. That way you don't look and you can still get something in and you're still her ally.
You would have to speak with our friends from New York. They would be the person to get those documents to. If you did that, that would be helpful.
It would. You can be the person that, rushes in to help her or rushes in both to like take advantage of the situation. I'm
I
gonna
will warn you not to speak with them for very long. They have their own ways of sussing out lies, and if they hear or even catch wind of the faintest, tiniest impression that you've been discussing an evening coffee with the FBI, they'll end you right there.
okay. I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to ask for the papers back. With my hand open.
She hands it back to you.
All right. Well, thanks then. I'm gonna go. Anywhere but the library. Don't worry about it.
Perfect. She returns to her duties, organizing paper before standing up and marching towards Yuki, handing them in 2 neat little stacks to her. You're back out free into the night. Where to?
We're gonna rendezvous with Mike, I guess, in the where we're gonna get the tour.
At the underground.
Yeah.
All right. Back across over the freeway into downtown Seattle. Mary goes. And we're going to jump away from Mary to Iris and Tyr, sitting in their smart car, looking at the cavalry before them. Jessica has turned to look behind her through the windshield at yourself, Tyr.
She sees me.
Makes it harder to leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna zip the duffel bag. You want anything? Gun? 2 gun?
2 guns.
2 guns. I'm gonna give Iris her rifles.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? I'll carry it.
Yeah.
Do you want any of these?
We have
stakes?
to. No.
Okay.
I can't do anything with them. Unless someone's holding someone down.
I'll give you 1. I'm gonna give Iris
Fine.
1 of the 8
Fine.
stakes. So now I just have 7. A measly. Actually, I still have 8 because I have the other one. I still have 8 stakes.
You have the special stake.
I
That's
have
all
the
that
special
matters.
one. A gift.
Yeah.
You. Wait, what did you ask before I started asking you about stakes?
I just trying to think if there's any other thing we could do than this.
All right. Let's talk it out real fast because Jessica's just staring
Just stare back.
at it. So I'm gonna act like I'm still doing things. I would be happy to turn around and run away with you right now. I don't know how much time that gives me. Diana will inevitably kill me. Unless they deal with her here, but I can't guarantee that.
I know.
Why don't you could stay in the car?
I'm not gonna stay. Every time I haven't gone in with you, you've almost died.
I have no comeback. Correct.
I can't stay in the car.
There is nothing left for us once Diana's gone.
Okay.
But if you think we could get away scot-free, I'll put my seatbelt back on.
Damn it. No, you can't. I'll just get out of the car.
Okay.
Can't think of an answer.
Clop,
All right.
clop, clop. The Appaloosa has walked in front of the smart car.
Yeah,
Just
Tyr gets
cover.
out.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I thought you'd like it.
Really into it. It has an energy about it.
We haven't really had the gang together like this in a long damn time.
And she's still in the jackets, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got my jacket. I'm part of the team.
Then there's me. Fancy
Okay,
clothes.
Iris, you're pretty. That's all that matters.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, happy to be here with the gang also on horses. You guys like cowboys or something? I'm just asking, not in like a condescending way. I'm just curious.
We came from out east. We were here long before the camera, and we've had to set them straight like this before in the past.
This is the best thing I've heard. Well, tonight. This is the best thing I've heard tonight. What are we doing? I'm ready to do whatever.
We're gonna burn Diana's house to the ground. She can't be here no more. It's her or us. And I choose us.
Easy choice.
Mhm. So are we just storming in there?
Yeah, what do we do? It. Tyr's gonna take out the stone to see if she still feels Diana here.
You curl your fingers around it, and You feel that pull in your chest, straight up that hill and into the library.
Well, it's our lucky day she's still in there.
I won't lie. I'm worried she's gonna slip through our fingers somehow. I just hope it's gonna be enough.
I mean, I'll follow her as long as I have to, and I'll just hold up the little stone.
What's that?
Honestly, fuck if I know what it was called. Magic tracking stone, specifically for Diana.
Oh. Okay. You get that from Walter?
Actually, a guy named Alf.
Okay.
I won't lie, directed in that direction by our friend Walter.
And you and Catherine don't have to worry about anyone getting the same.
That's good to hear. I knew they took everyone. They took everyone's sample, they called it, a few years back. It was the price of entry into the club. Catherine might run now if she knows she can.
Well, don't see her around to tell her. So
Her and Erkan are supposed to make sure no one escapes. They're around.
So
So
we going in.
we're going in,
All
but I
right.
should tell you. You can't end any of the nerds. Just Diana.
That's annoying.
She's who we come for. We'll put together a massacre, and the Camarilla will come down on our pack.
Okay.
But if no one meets the final death, except maybe Diana, then it's just good, clean American fun.
I'm all about fun. I will not kill. I will only kill one nerd.
All right, then. All right, all right, all right.
Hell yeah.
You two taking the car in? Or do you want to ride?
Holy shit. Just looks at Iris.
mhm.
Iris, I could ride on a horse.
You sure can.
But you could bulldoze the car through if you want to.
I don't know if I could ride a horse, so I probably will.
I've never ridden a horse before. But it seems so cool.
This is Rachel's car, so it feels right.
It would be good if we could have someone with a car get the gates open. So that's kind of dangerous, though. Be the first one in.
Oh, I can't let you be the first one in, god damn it. I'll be team car. Devastated.
Maybe you can ride a horse when we leave.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll ride a horse out of here. It's fine.
Yeah. The car's
Something to
not going to
keep
get
me
out.
alive.
The car's going to end up totaled if we're driving it into this.
That is a shame. Every damn car.
At least I didn't pay for this one.
That's true. So we just bulldoze in?
You'll see it in a second. Our distraction's coming.
All right.
Wait
Okay.
for
Look
the
at them have-
signal.
Look at them having plans. Wow.
Wow.
Actually having plans.
Listen, sometimes you
So
come in prepared.
exciting. Well, we
Sometimes
should
you
get in
show
the
up with a
car.
plan.
We should get in
Yeah.
the car then.
Yeah, let's get in the car. Let's get in the car.
I'm gonna text Princess really quick and ask him how everything is up there and if he's okay. Just so we get some
What are you
info.
doing, buddy? Know anything I should know?
Yeah. Anything to share? Best buddy?
One more time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Jillian, pick up 10 dice.
2.
Oh my gosh. Stop it.
You
He's
hungry?
like getting him into
5,
trouble. Oh my god.
7, 8, 9, 10. We all know that my dice
Katie?
crave
Uh-huh.
blood.
Give me 7.
7. Any hunger specific?
Just one.
1.
Ew, gross. I kind of wanted the prince to murder him, and this is garbage. They have
Oh,
willpower.
he has a chance.
Prince got willpower.
Okay, how did he do? How did he do?
I will tell you. Oh God! Wow.
He did pretty good. He got 6.
No, nowhere close.
He's
Nowhere
getting
fucking close to
sneaky.
6. I'm furious.
Me
Nowhere
too.
fucking close.
Me too.
2.
Don't worry, I'll keep
Me
texting
too.
him until he's dead. It's fine.
I'll get him next time. Don't worry, Nathan. I'll get him next time.
Hey. New Yorkers are gone. Mom talked to them. They went someplace.
Ooh.
That's terrifying.
What do you say?
The New Yorkers were sent somewhere by his mom.
Huh. Rolls down. I'm gonna roll down the window.
Mhm.
Jessica, we need to be fast about this.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay. What? You want to share something with the class?
Not really.
Just
You
tell
know,
her-
the I'm gonna get you a blood hunt, guys. It just seems that they could be on the prowl, but maybe they're going somewhere else. What do I
really
know?
doubt it.
Fuck. Well, then that goes double. You cannot kill any nerds except for the one.
I don't know if there's anything worse I can do. I don't know if I could do worse, Jessica. I feel like I've already gotten past the threshold of, oh, you have one night to live kind of thing,
Tyr. She pulls
Uh-huh.
the horse back up to the driver's side window.
God, no.
I'm begging you. I know things can't get any worse for you, but they can get a whole lot worse for those people. Your blood. And we need to. You should be out of this place if you're going to have any chance of survival. But first, we got to deal with Diana, and I think you know that.
One nerd. That's all. Only one.
One
I
minute.
can follow rules. I just need to be presented very aggressively what the rules are.
All right.
Only Diana.
About that time, you hear a pane of glass shatter in the distance. Shouts spring up through the night. The mortals are stirring. The streetlights flicker and go out. And around the corner, away from the university, you can all feel and see the orange light of open flame. The mob that was previously looking at their cell phone has found a new occupation.
Mm.
Sirens pierce the night. Jessica looks back at the group and they begin to trot forward.
All right. Guessing that's the signal. Seems signally.
Yeah. Do you think I should drink this before I get inside?
Maybe.
Fuck it. She'll just drink it.
Hell yeah.
We'll
I'm
find
ready to
out. for
die.
sure
I'm ready.
what happened. Oh my god. We'll
And
miss you,
I
Iris.
become a horse now.
My new character, horse.
Iris, go ahead and roll your resolve and stamina for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I have
No,
so
that's-
many of those too.
I have 5. Okay.
Ooh. Bitch, we're so full of resolve and stamina, bitch.
I don't know why. I never roll
I don't know where I
stamina,
got all
but
this from.
Helps you not die.
am I allowed to use willpower on it?
It's a roll, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do that.
Jesus Christ, man.
Reroll these. That's better. That's 2 now instead of a fun failure.
Oh my god. We're starting it out good.
Guys,
We're
don't
starting
fail
out
now.
so-
Like, please, may your luck continue, Iris.
But you see, that was used on Rachel, and Rachel.
That's true. She's gone. All of your luck is gone with her.
Iris, you put the vial to your lips, look at Tyr, and down the hatch it goes. The moment it hits your tongue, it burns. Whiskey is no comparison. Straight vodka can't compete. It hits the back of your throat and sears its way all the way down to your insides. In your mortal times, that'd be the end of it. It hits your stomach, and the pain would be over pretty much. But once it hits your chest, you feel it go through every vein in your body. Burning, scouring. Go ahead and take 1 point of aggravated damage.
Ouch.
Tyr's like, oh my god. Oh no.
Hey, that's better than I expected.
When it's over, though, you roll down the window and breathe in the night air. And it's just like it was when you were human. Crisp, sweet, perfect. You hadn't noticed it. You've been out all night for weeks now, but it just hasn't tasted like this. You're a little bit beyond the blood right now. But you can't feel Tyr like you used to.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn. We knew.
You could have reached back and touched her and known exactly where she was without looking a second ago. Now you can't. I mean, you know she's in the driver's seat, but Not exactly.
Angry. Just cursing.
I wonder
under
how long
breath.
that lasts.
We'll fix it. Don't worry about it. You good?
I mean, good enough.
All right, here we go. Put your seatbelt on.
I don't recommend drinking one of those, by the way.
I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff before we ram a gate.
I just worry about keeping my guns secure.
Holding the guns.
I've already accidentally set off a rifle once. It started a forest fire.
I'm tempted by weight of the feather just to be prepared when I just fully go through the windshield, but I'm just gonna do toughness. I don't get hungrier, so cool. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything else. And I'm gonna drive this fucking car.
Tyr grips the steering wheel at 10 and 2.
I've driven a car before.
Mm.
A couple handful of times.
Totally.
I know what a car is.
I'm sure this car is very well built to handle breaking down.
Oh no, this car's fun. I'm putting on my seatbelt like a normal person for this one.
Same.
This is a seatbelt situation.
The horses begin to trot forward, picking up speed 10, 15, 20, 30 miles an hour. By the time you guys hit the bottom of the grassy knoll, you're charging ahead. And this smart car dives into that hill.
Bum, bum, bum.
It's a minor collision. The bumper is loosened before the tires grip and sends you up the side of it. Topping the rise, you see before you the library, stone edifice. Beautiful for at least one more night. And a whole line of campus police.
Oh no.
They
My
wear
favorite.
riot gear. At the top of the hill, you look out behind you, down another street. There is a large group of protesters moving towards the library.
Ooh.
Shops are burning behind them. Maybe the police know why they're there, maybe they don't. But either way, they're between you and the library. What's your plan? And expect to be rolling a drive check.
Boo.
What?
Boo. Okay, so there's the gate. Are they on the opposite side of the gate? Like in a line?
No, there is no gate.
Oh, they're the gate.
They are the gate.
Well, you know.
I feel like Jessica really, really didn't describe this exactly the way it was.
This
was
isn't a
presented.
normal gate.
There is only
Huh.
the stone library and the intervening campus policeman. Jessica had insinuated that your job was to plow this vehicle through the two oaken doors at the front and clear the way for the horses.
I guess we're going forward.
I was about to say the fact that Humanity 5 is at the wheel and not Humanity 7.
Mhm.
They'll jump out of the way if they don't want to die, and if they're controlled by vampires, I can't help that. The goal is to get through the door. I gotta get.
I'm busy holding these rifles safely.
Yeah.
Hey, the rules don't say, you can't hurt any humans.
She said only
Yeah.
nerds. I can
Yeah.
only kill one of the nerds.
Right, as
People
many
don't
humans as
even
we want.
count in this. Maybe they'll move. Maybe they won't. I need to plow through a door.
Camarilla
straight
law
shot.
does not care much for mortal life.
Jessica's like, you know what? She ate a couple vampires. She can do this.
She's got
Honestly,
it.
you asked the right bitch.
We could run
You
over some
kind
humans.
of like people a little more than vampires, but Diana has to go. Yeah, straight shot.
All right, go ahead and pick up all of the dice you have for drive and all of the dice you have for dexterity. You know what?
Ugh.
I'll give you composure. How about that?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was gonna start asking if it could be something besides dexterity.
It's a small gift, really.
You don't need to be dexterous for this. You're just driving through them. You're not avoiding them.
Hi, everybody. Hello. I just be visible, you son of a bitch. Fine,
I
whatever.
see it.
I got a crit.
I
saw one of them, just not both.
Thank you. I was just like, I can't control the camera. I got a crit, so it's a 4. The other one was a fit. It wasn't even the bestial fit or a messy crit, just a normal ass crit. Rip everybody.
Iris,
Mhm.
you are sitting in the passenger seat, and the smart car plows to the top of the hill. You look over at Tyr, and her gaze is steely. Her grip is death on the steering wheel. And you make the peak, and this smart car shoots up like it came off a ramp, grabs a little bit of air. The horses stop for a moment at the top when they see the campus police. The smart car does not.
Beep, beep.
It launches itself like an orca trained at a water park over the line of young men.
You didn't even kill him.
We jumped him. We jumped the shark. We did it.
Wow.
It lands crooked, and you feel the vehicle jerk as Tyr brings it back online, straight into those oaken doors. And then plow, you lose a couple of seconds as the impact blackens you out. When you come to, you have shot past the entryway and into the main hallway. You can see the stacks in front of you that Rachel had chased you around in.
Oh, memories.
Yeah, just like the good stuff.
Behind you, you see two massive figures looming. They are 15 feet tall, stooped in the foyer.
Holy shit.
That's
Assembled pieces of burning wood in the vague shape of a man. They are terrifying, and everything about your beast would want to run from them. One of them kind of stoops and angles its sort of face back at the vehicle. The other one, it just stoops down through the entryway and steps out towards the horses.
oh, great.
The smart car is totaled. The two of you are now in the reception area.
Fantastic.
What the fuck is that?
Don't know. Does it turn off if it's not on fire?
Hey, if you know how to make it not on fire, that'd be great.
I know where the sprinklers are.
Hell yes. Backing the fuck up. Fuck up. I didn't come here to fight this thing.
I'll use fleetness to try and run and turn on the sprinklers before this thing reaches me. I do
Okay,
my rouse check.
go for it.
Oh yeah, I get hungrier, guys, already. It's gonna be a good night.
It's already a beautiful night.
Up to 3.
Go ahead and make a dexterity athletics check. As this thing is going to be reaching for you at the same time.
I love it.
Boo, me, you son of a bitch.
Here, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I got 4.
Me.
They got fire golems up in here.
Yeah,
Me
they're
too.
special.
Me know how to do one thing. I throw prowess. I'm gonna activate prowess. And I'm gonna throw a car at it. I do not get hungrier. We're doing it, boys. Do one last thing, Rachel. We believe in you.
This is for Rachel.
This is for Rachel. Our battle cry as we run.
Oh, she's so missed.
Rip Rachel.
So sad I couldn't have brought her with.
Plus 3. Jesus Christ, that's so many times. 5 successes for the car through.
Okay. So a lot of things happen at once. Iris bails out the passenger side, sprinting down the hallway. She appears in front of a sprinkler, of a fire alarm, and pulls it. You feel the pipes engage and the water come pouring down. Tyr, you're making a ranged attack. God bless you. You don't have to go last.
Oh, neat.
It's wild, isn't it?
Wow. You know, wow, this whole time I could have just been throwing stuff far
Throwing
away.
cars.
I could have been throwing things this whole time.
I tried to get you to throw a burning tree. I mean,
I'm still upset about it. So instead, tiny smart car. He'll make up for it.
So, you got 5 successes.
You can probably have like used the burning tree as a weapon.
Oh, I would have loved to do that, but my brain is small and smooth, which we all have come to know and love.
You hop out of the driver's side, grab the frame, and just hurl it directly in the face of the golem that looked back at you. The smart car flies true, hitting it square in the shoulder, pinning it up against the wall. And you can hear the crunch of wood up against stone. It looks back at you with its free hand full of flame. It rotates its arm back like a pitcher and throws that flame at you.
Defy Bane, defy Bane.
Dexterity, athletics.
Real quick. I get 100. Dexterity, athletics. That could be worse.
Oh,
2.
that's a beautiful sound.
2. But also defy Bane and toughness. Oh no.
The two of you exchange firepower. Your smart car versus his flame. The flame hits you square in the chest. It deals 2 aggravated damage, but that will be converted to superficial.
1 superficial, please.
Indeed.
Ow!
The sprinkler system ignites and hits the golem that stayed inside with you. The water sizzles as it hits it, and it roars pinned up against the stone. You hear gunshots outside and the brays of horses in battle, the screams of men. But this fight continues if you choose to stay.
I mean, how the fuck were we supposed to go? Can I see if the stair? Can I see where the stairs would be from where I am?
You can look down the hall or down the middle of the stacks and see the place where you kind of remember it was. There is stone floor there now.
Don't even have anybody to bleed over it yet. God. You think 8 of them can handle 1 outside, right? It's fine. It's fine.
They can handle the outside one.
They can handle the outside one. They're very smart. There's nothing to throw. This is all gonna be ranged. Me and this guy are just gonna throw shit at each other.
And I'll start shooting with this wonderful rifle.
I pick up a heavy thing and I throw it.
Okay. We continue with the ranged duel.
I don't want to go punch it. I should go punch it.
It's not on. It won't be on fire for long.
Yeah, I'll give it another round to maybe stop being as on fire. But for now, I'll throw another thing at it.
Okay. Iris, why don't you roll me dexterity and firearms? And Tyr, go ahead and give me strength and melee.
Can do.
Rough day. I only got 2.
Plus my potence for a feat of strength. Does this count as a feat of strength?
Yes.
Neat. My lights are so low and I'm an old man. I'm just looking at all this willpower licking my lips like, should I use it now? I'll wait. 4. 4 to yeet something at it again. Keep its attention on me.
You snatch up a chair nearby behind the receptionist desk and continue your assault on it, winging the chair back at its face again as it tries to push the car away and get to you. It breaks free casually. Rachel's smart car is now a ruin, an L-shaped ruin. The chair catches it smack across the face again, but it plows towards you.
Hello.
Go ahead and roll dexterity and athletics for me.
At the end of this campaign, we need like an obituary, a list of cars that have been
I know. That's
Rolls Royce.
starting at the top with the Rolls Royce.
30.
So many sad cars.
I wish he would stop hurting me. I'm fragile.
You're fragile.
I'm very fragile. It's worse. The dice keep getting worse. You know? 2. I die in the first room. I make it no further. Defy Bane. And I don't get hungry. Okay.
He sizzles all the way towards you, still burning, but this flame gutters. When he lurches into you, it's hot. It burns you. You get the impression that it's not quite as catastrophic as it could have been. As an arm scoops you up and tries to pull you into its chest, squeezing you. Go ahead and take 1 point of aggravated damage and 3 other points of superficial damage, and then do whatever it is you feel is necessary after that. So I think you're going to convert that down to 1 or to 4
Yeah.
total superficial.
Oh, spicy. You took toughness into account?
No, I didn't. So
Okay. So
2
I think it's
superficial.
yeah. Okay. Hand to hand it is.
Always remember the minimum you can take is a 1 superficial.
Yeah, I can't do less than. So it was 4 superficial, and then so I took 1. Okay.
Because then it would be minus your toughness.
Cool.
And
Okay.
then supernatural.
Yeah. Tyr's aware that this would have been awful. But not yet.
This could not happen to Iris.
No, I'd be down.
Yeah, back up. I got its attention.
I will. I'm just gonna shoot it from a distance. It's fine.
Listen, and I love you for it.
Yeah. Exactly.
The rifle cracks overhead, so let's go ahead and do that. Iris, you're shooting it. How many successes did you get?
I had 2. It was a real bad roll.
Hey, listen, Katie's dice. I need you to
To
get ahead of the game.
behave. I'm gonna
Mine
need
are
you
not
to act.
doing really good either, so I need you to like.
I'm gonna need to officially name this golem Rachel really quick. We're putting it out there.
I'll start calling her Rachel.
There you go, dice.
Get in your car and go home, Rachel.
If I use dodge at the golem, does it affect? Not dodge, dread gaze.
Is it afraid of me? Does it have eyeballs?
The rifle rounds crack over your head, Tyr. One of them bright red tears off a big hunk of the thing's shoulder. And the water has completely saturated it at this point. There's only steam left. It's still animated and squeezing you, Tyr, but the fire is out.
Well, that's good.
I'm so glad I'm not here right now. I
You
need
can
her.
have so much fun with us.
This feels like the fight with Ursula, except Ursula wrecked my shit in.
What could I even do in this situation? Like,
You let you have one of my rifles,
You would have
okay?
been shooting a rifle or telling me "good job, Tyr," and I would have been like, "Thank you."
You would
are
be-
we back at the top.
Yeah.
We are back at the top. Horses spill into the entryway.
Hey,
Beautiful. Welcome, horses.
They are bloody.
Mm. It's okay.
Car was the good choice. Car was the good choice.
The golem outside is felled
They're so good.
There's 8 of them. They should be. They better
Jessica's
be better than me.
Jessica Zappalusa has scorch marks all up the side of it, chars, but it seems determined to follow Jessica down into this library.
Well, everyone's watching. I would like to punch it.
So we are indeed at the top of the round. Iris, what are you
well-
doing? And Tyr, you are grappling. You're fighting this thing.
I don't want to go anywhere. And
Do
feral
I-
weapons.
Do I have to pass by it to go towards where those stairs down are?
No, you are on the interior side
Okay.
where Tyr and the golem are fighting in the entryway.
Okay. I'd still like to shoot it, but move towards near where those stairs are to try and start figuring out the next step.
Does being grappled make it harder to punch?
Yes. So you will punch versus its grapple.
Okay.
You have to win in order to deal damage. I'll put it to you that way. Whereas before, it could have gone both ways.
Mm.
If you don't win the grapple, then no dice, no nothing.
Man. Ooh. No, I want to punch it. I have small brain. I'm going to punch it. 4. Jesus Christ. It's just on that desk. It's 7,000 dice.
So many. Every time.
And then it's going to add +2 isn't half and prowess.
A lot of this stuff is afterwards. It's not dice, right?
Yeah. No, this is afterwards.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Willpower, you say? First one of the night, boys.
It's okay. We're leaving with none.
Ooh, okay. 6.
Tyr, it squeezes you to it, and that works just fine for you as you rear your elbow back. Your fist becomes the blunt object that it was always born to be, and you lay into its jaw. The head of the golem comes clean off,
Nice.
and it falls to the ground.
All right, where are we going?
The horses and the two of you are in a silent library. There's chaos outside. You can see
Is the-
behind you protesters are moving up the hill.
Good.
And the campus police are in shambles.
Just
Oh,
run,
no.
dudes. Just leave. Get
Go
outta here.
file an incident report.
Get out of here. It ain't worth it. They certainly don't pay you enough. Am I gonna have to punch through this floor and I'm
Iris,
just gonna make my
Iris,
way
you
over
could,
there?
Huh?
I'm gonna.
Iris
What?
could totally like scare them all. She can't control these golems, but she can totally scare off the police.
They're already done.
They've made their choice.
I don't need to go scare them.
I will lead the horses to where I think the steps are. I've been there before.
Yeah. Is the stone still like? Does it feel like we need to go downstairs for sure?
Yeah. Give the Diana
making
stone
sure.
a little.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Um,
good.
And she's closed.
She's right there. There's a stone there.
Oh. I think he
Oh,
accidentally jumped out. Oh, whoops.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, apologies for that. Perhaps.
Everyone shocked gasps.
Tyr, Jessica pulls up alongside you. Do y'all remember how to get down there?
Yeah. Vaguely this area. And like I said before, they put their blood on it.
Okay. And what happens when they put their blood on it?
The ground, I think it moved out of the way and there's steps below.
Oh, all right. Sound like the
Is that what
operative.
happened?
The
I was
operative
like, how are we
term.
gonna get down there? And
We figured it out.
No, I think we have it figured out. I think we all have it.
Sounds like the operative word there is the stone went away. That we can make that happen.
I think that sounds very doable.
are we back on?
Yeah.
We didn't leave.
Oh, Nathan just dropped out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it
shit.
kept on air the whole time.
We've been on
Yeah.
air.
I see. I dropped out.
It was just me.
I was confused. Anyway,
You're like, hello.
No, we're here.
Hey, Josie. Why don't you take a crowbar to the floor? Get to work. An older lady hops down off of her horse. She's got a crowbar in her hand. And she starts going to work on the tile. She drives it down and scoops up a massive hunk.
I'm
The
kinda
noise is
annoyed.
deafening. This looks like it's going to take time.
Wow, everybody here is so hot. I mean, who's to say I can't also just go punch it, loosen it up?
Okay.
Chelsea, I'd love to give a hand.
I
Literally.
don't know why. Everyone should. All of them
I
should
don't
be
know why
good.
everybody's not punching it, but never been a crowbar person myself.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
annoyed that-
Go ahead and make a strength athletics roll for me.
we could have brute forced this the whole time. Like we could have just done okay, Tyr, just punch down here. Okay.
I wasn't there at the time you guys were doing your espionage.
I was busy being the distraction.
And you're so good at it. And I add prowess to this, my potence.
Mm.
Get in there. See, that's what you like to see. That spooky one can go over there, though. Just 4 this time. I'll do it again in a minute.
So, Tyr and Josie go to work on this floor. The tiles come up easily, but beneath that is solid stone. Each pound comes up with flakes and dust and hunks, but the moments stretch by, Iris. Whatever is going on outside, it's going to continue to go on. And whatever's coming, it's going to get closer.
It's taking too damn long. I'm gonna go out by the door and see what's happening out there. Can't
I forgot.
stand here and watch.
to do something, I'd like to send a text to Iris and Tier. I forgot I was gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
this.
I'm gonna spend my time texting, waiting.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna like read it. I'm gonna say it seems I think Diana is using a gate to get from the island to the library. And it takes a while. That's all I'm gonna send. In this lull, maybe you hear the phone beep.
My
Makes
phone's on
sense.
silent. That's all you, Iris.
I mean, makes sense. That's all I'm gonna send.
It's
Fancy gate.
correct to assume that they know we're here. That'd be silly for us to assume that this is some sort of stealth mission.
Yeah.
There might have been a reason why you chose not to enter this way in the past.
Okay. I'm gonna do something in a hot second.
So
After you do what you're doing, Iris.
Iris
Mhm.
walked outside.
To the door to see what's going on. Yeah.
Okay.
The gander.
You get to the door and gaze out. There are young people and students everywhere in little groups spread out across the lawn. Some of them have little fires. There are signs. Free the animals. No more testing.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd has bypassed the library and made its way down the hill, but internal to the campus, towards the University of Washington Medical Center. It's chaos out here. The police are completely scattered. There's one wounded man lying on the ground. The students are talking to him. His leg is bent awkwardly underneath him.
I can't do much for him. Not very
It's
good
like,
at health
sucks to
stuff.
be you.
No, your blood will heal anyone.
I don't need one of those kind of friends.
I'm good, thank you.
Could I use sense the unseen to look and see if any invisible people might be coming to say hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just got a lot sweatier. Like, I'm really sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, it just might, become about right again. It's fine. God, why? I see nothing if I don't use willpower, guys.
I feel like, hey. Up to you, man. I have some stupid stuff to do in a minute, so it's whatever you want to do.
God, I'm gonna do it. Please? I get a whole one?
Ooh!
Cursed.
That one shitty Justicar who's so bad at stealth. There he
Oh, it's Al. Alejandro.
Alejandro.
If he's here, I see him. There's no hiding.
You know what that man looks like invisible.
Don't you drag down Alejandro into your mediocre performance. Iris, you look out. You don't see anything where it's out of place or hidden between
Everything's
spaces.
fine.
Everything is dandy out here, except for the chaos amongst the mortals.
But they're not gonna do me any good. They don't have explosives on them, do they? No.
No explosives. Tyr, you are continuing to pound away on this stone floor.
Yeah.
You're making progress, but
I'm sure there's some really smart way to go about this. And once again, what we're doing is incredibly loud. And they had fucking golems at the door. They know what's up.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to keep punching and I'm going to start yelling for Diana. I'm going to just start yelling and just like, Diana, you stupid bitch. And I'm just going to start punching the ground. And I'm just going to start screaming, avenge him. And just punch and punch.
The flakes fly. The dust of the stone gets up into your nose. And the night drags on. Diana, or those beneath, do not respond.
Fucking coward. There we go. That's what you like to see. I just have to insult people while I punch.
Okay, perfect.
I figured it out, Nathan. Don't worry.
The secret.
7 with a messy crit.
A messy critical.
Messy crit.
Okay. Tyr, this wall between you and Diana is infuriating, and it has to die. You begin to tear and drag your nails into the sides of it, filling out a groove where you know the staircase was, and after just a few moments, they catch with empty space. You've dug down through about 2 feet of marble, and the chunks of it come up as you're able to get your fingers underneath it into the void beneath. It opens up, and you are in it, face to face with the stairway down, but it's not quite like you remember. It is covered in blood and sigils. You look down, and there are the same robed figures beneath you. They gaze up at you.
Gentlemen.
One of them holds flame in his hand. The other crackles.
Keeping it spicy, boys.
They had no intention of fighting fairly.
Oh, of course not.
Why would they?
That'd be silly. Oh gosh, if I do defy Bane, does it? Can I just casually step to the side? Like,
There's only a little hole.
yeah.
Indeed,
Boys.
You can indeed step to the side.
Oh, there's a bunch of fucking sigils.
Did you see anyone?
Oh yeah, there's 2 guys. They look pissed. Familiar, but they all dressed the same down there, so I can't say.
Good, okay.
I'm gonna step back. Stairway is covered in blood and sigils, and take that how you will.
So bad.
I only could see 2 guys. That's just at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay.
How big is this opening that I have created?
So, what I was alluding to is that you caught with the edge of the void where the stair was, and you were able to rip open the whole thing.
Oh shit!
It's open.
Oh, I've done it.
The stairway is as it is. There's rubble in here, but the pathway is perhaps 2 shoulder lengths wide. If 2 horses went slowly, they could even go down side by side. that would be a very tricky ride for them. But
We all know I have to
Is
just
the
run.
water like getting into this hole?
Is the water washing away the blood sigils? Because that would be funny.
That'd be beautiful if it did.
I'm curious.
that is
I like that.
unfortunately not how warding circles work.
Understood. So K tier doesn't know what a warding circle is. So
I
she
know what that
doesn't
does.
know. I don't even know what that means. Do I think I could jump the staircase?
God.
I'm just asking.
It continues on for about 20 feet. It's a very long staircase.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
At the very end, maybe you could jump it. The warding circles would obviously have something to say about that. But
Good to know that it's not just step on them. Just a casual glance at everybody else, just to catch the vibe of the room, please.
Jessica's pulled her Appaloosa up next to the two of you. She looks down the hall. Huh? Okay. Well, that's kind of a problem, but I think we're prepared for it.
So we could just walk in.
Are we?
Well, you can walk in if you're willing to pay the price.
Great.
Is it like the one at Sippy's house? Like, what's the vague price? Because that one was doable.
It's pretty stiff. Not something that a lady should probably put herself through. She looks over at Iris.
It's just gonna make her mad. Does it go away if someone goes through it first? Then can I go?
It only goes away if we get whoever made it. Maybe it's one of those bozos down there. Who knows?
I'm gonna aim and shoot one of them. Then I'm done waiting.
I'm gonna step.
I'm assuming
inside.
that you guys are all kind of like out of the.
Yeah, we stepped out of the way. We're like, 1 minute, dudes.
Mhm.
What are we doing? As if Iris starts to walk that way, Tier's gonna like grab her arm. I would like to be in front of you, and you can aim over my shoulder.
Nah, fine.
Thank you.
I think that's a splendid idea, but you're going to need to be on one of the horses. That's part of why we brought them. Is they'll go through any of these wards and take us with them. We might have to pay the price for it, but they'll keep it moving. You lose your nerve trying to go through these things. Be stuck in the hallway.
Just
It's a
get
bad
Tyr
place to
throw
be.
you. We've done this before.
Hold me on the horse with you.
All right. So at the top of the staircase, before stepping down, would Iris be able to open fire?
Yes, she can just be at the top of the staircase and shoot. It's not as effective, right? I mean, depends on how good she is.
You know, those dice. They're really
How
nice.
good are you, Iris?
Oh no.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Iris, I'll see you in a bit.
God.
Jessica reaches down to you, Tyr, offering you an arm to climb up on the back of her horse.
Oh, finally. Clasp the arm. Yeet myself up there. I will. Yeah, duffel bags with Iris.
Fine. I'm gonna use stuff from it.
You are welcome to use anything you want from the duffel bag.
Just go pull up the notes.
Just shoot him
so I
from
know.
up here. It'll be fine. And if we kill him, then you come down.
Uh-huh. I'm sure it'll work just fine.
Iris positions herself at the opening, ready to lean around and open fire. The cavalry lines up behind Tyr and Jessica, ready to take the plunge. And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Whew.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Go get yourself a drink. Get ready. Fight's about to break out. The real one this time.
The real one.
I don't get to participate.
See you in 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the battle. Tyr and Jessica are plunging down the stairs. Fortunately for Tyr, all that she has to do is hold on for dear life as Jessica plunges. Go ahead and roll your willpower. Not unspent, your whole willpower.
Oh, well, I could have been just throwing willpower around. Three. Yes. Yes. Okay.
You bite down inside your mouth as the Appaloosa angles downwards. Immediately upon hitting the ward, you want to flee, and it's a line of burning sun crosses over your flesh. It's going to deal 3 points of aggravated damage.
Jesus.
I should have defied Bane, but I believed in myself.
Just like to point out that wouldn't kill me. 3. I can handle 3.
Yeah, but would you have rolled the amount that I rolled?
No. Probably not.
Would you have rolled 3?
I have.
You could feel Jessica wince up in front.
She needs to keep it together.
A sharp intake of breath. But the whole squad is going down these stairs one way or another, and Jessica is not taking it slow. This horse is not trotting, it's not cantering, it's falling down these steps at maximum speed.
Oh, good.
Either Jessica or this horse is very skilled, because that does not end in catastrophe. She barrels out down into the underground library amongst the nerds who were aghast that someone had plowed through the wards like that. And the two of you are now in combat. Tyr, what would you like to do? Iris, you as well.
Oh, I'm aiming for these monks.
How many nerds are present? Just 2 still?
You see the two from earlier.
Uh-huh.
Looking out before you, there are stacks of old tomes and tables off to the left. The room is empty other than that, though.
I'm sure it is. Are the wards still on the ground on the flat part, or just the stairs?
Just the stairs.
Oh, well then. Thank you for the ride. I'm gonna go for Mr. Lightning. And a classic. I'm gonna punch him really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go punch him real hard.
Perfect. Before we resolve that, would you go ahead and roll some stamina plus your fortitude?
Sure. Let me
Well,
write that down.
punching's not killing, so
Exactly.
I'm
torpor
allowed.
is not killing either.
I'm going to put everybody here into torpor. I'm sorry, Nathan. What am I rolling? Something.
Stamina plus your fortitude.
Thank you. Stamina. Fortitude. Oh, that's the same dice. 5. And defy Bane.
Are you paying the blood price?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's a 10.
Okay.
Drinking isn't killing either. Just saying.
I'm going to eat this monk. Don't you worry, buddy. don't you worry about it. I'm going to eat this monk. But first, I'm punching real hard.
Tyr leaps off of the horse, off of the bareback, descending upon this unsuspecting nerd. He suspected a lot. He leaned back, and you saw his fingers rising up, outstretched towards you. Heard a pop, a crackle, but Tyr, you had already landed upon him. How many successes was that?
For the attack,
For the attack.
5.
5.
I'd really love to bring more crits to the game, but oh man.
He fights back, but he's a kitten in your arms. The back of his skull cracks the marble floor. And the two of you are on the ground now. The other one looks at both of you, and the horse is rolling in. His hands envelop in flame. He puts them to the floor, and the flames begin to spread out.
Mm.
The horses neigh and bicker, trying to get away. But the flames spread in any case.
We should have given you like a mucus coating.
Mm, Very
if only my
good.
friend who could do that came here to the fight with me.
if all,
If only they gave me a snot suit and I could have been safe.
Iris,
yeah.
why don't you go ahead and see what you can do? You are also in the firearm category. It's a difficult shot because you're shooting down back behind all of your compatriots who are storming down the stairs at this point.
Just don't fail.
So firearms and
Composure, for sure.
oof. All right. It's only 4 dice. 3 of them are hunger dice, guys. Sadly, this is about average of 2.
Hey, better than 1 and better than 0.
Yeah.
Iris, you take some shots down the hallway, but it's not very effective. Like, there's just too many horses and gangrel in the way. The man standing there with flames in his hands is occluded periodically by people you don't want to hurt. And you have just enough humanity left in you to not do that.
Dang humanity.
Tyr, the fire sweeps towards you. Firstly, go ahead and roll your unspent willpower.
So much fire in this place. 3.
Your vision kind of darts to the side as you see the flames look towards you, but your resolve is only emboldened. You grip this poor nerd in your hands like a desperate tick.
This is gonna hurt for you, like, a lot.
But the flames do sweep towards you, and you have the option to either break your hold on this person or endure the flames.
You know, me and this guy are bonding. I'll stay here. And I'll defy Bane for this too. Why not?
All right.
6.
6 what?
Oh, 6 on the dice for the.
Oh,
round.
okay. All right. I was like,
You're like, what are you doing?
you could not be at 600.
I'm at 600, Nathan. This man is
I
dead.
murder everyone.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, just so you know, if you hit 600, I get to make you eat a nerd.
That's fine.
Alright.
Just so we can establish that as a ground rule.
Understood.
Okay.
It could happen.
The flames cover you and him, spreading out in a pillar. You look up, they rise to the tall, tall ceiling. Go ahead and take 2 points of aggravated damage. They're obviously not aggravated for you, but
And then, so 1 superficial.
the robed kindred beneath you screams, hissing in your face, writhing to get free. Jessica pounces on the source of the flames.
Not a problem.
Her horse now roams freely. She bites into him.
That's smart.
But you, Tyr, you are on fire.
Yeah.
Again.
If I go backwards, then I have to go through the sigil again.
I would love to throw the fire extinguisher that's in our duffel bag downstairs.
You stupid bitch, here you go.
I think that's
was
the only.
useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If possible.
Here's another pillar of fire, and you're like, again?
I can't go down there.
Even if another gangrel ends up grabbing it, I feel like somebody will be useful with it, you know?
Yeah. So I'm throwing it downstairs.
The fire extinguisher clangs down the hallway.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Rolling deep into the library. Tyr,
It's down there.
there is now an extinguisher down here. You are still in a grapple with this man who is also on fire.
I mean, this guy made a choice. This was his choice. This guy probably doesn't look good, does he?
Absolutely not. He looks terrible. Burning right alongside you.
Yeah, and that'll kill him. That'll kill him dead, and then somebody will be mad at me.
But
I'll
you
pick-
didn't do it.
Yeah, I'll let go of him, like a selfie. I will try to fire extinguish myself, and if he happens to be behind me and gets the benefits of that, that would be good for him. Because I'm trying not to murder anybody, even though that would be that other guy's fault. But I'm mostly me. If I get him, that's cool.
You get to your feet, snatch up the fire extinguisher, immediately try to use it on yourself. You go ahead and roll composure and dexterity for me.
Composure, dexterity. Three.
You point that thing at yourself and in the general direction of the belligerent combatant behind you.
Mhm.
Pull the trigger and it sprays white dust in your face. It coats your face, your tongue, your body.
You don't need to breathe at least.
I was
And the
about to say,
fire
at least
goes
I'm
out.
not inhaling.
It's pretty gross.
The screaming stops behind you and you hear a crackle.
What a dick. What an absolute dick. What an absolute. I'm saying that out loud. What an absolute asshole. When I get a chance, I'm going to stomp on his head. When it comes up.
Alphonse, that's enough. The crackling stops as Diana's voice rings out. Come over here. Stand with me. Diana has stepped out from one of the side chambers. Her entourage still present. Men in suits. You recognize James.
Hey.
Our best buddy.
James is going to get an invitation to the team.
If he survives.
Only if.
Jessica, I've already told the Banu Hakim everything. It's too late. This is an empty gesture. It's not empty if I get to kill you first. Jessica starts to walk towards Diana.
Beautiful.
Don't be a fool. Diana steps back. They just want her. Inclining her head towards Tyr. Is there anything that anyone would like to do while the gap closes between these two?
Can I see her
kindred?
from my upstairs view?
You cannot
Knife
see.
on your stomach.
You cannot see Diana. You can see
God damn
Jessica
it.
walking out of your view.
God, I'm so mad. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm supposed to.
Hey, you might. I was about to say you might be able to make it through the sigil, but you might not. That might not be worth it. Gosh. I think seeing Diana makes it hard to suppress the feelings that come along with seeing Diana. Things that Tyr has been able to push behind doing random things. And now it's just her there. I think Tyr would begin to move in with Jessica, or at least like make her way that way.
All right. Diana, her eyes are wide as Jessica advances towards her. She keeps stepping back into the entryway. Alphonse, he's still stuck in no man's land. scrabbling to get back to her. Jessica breaks into a jog. The other gangrel are behind her. The horses are scattered. They're all on foot. There are a few still down here. Diana places her hand on the side of the wall when she reaches the hallway. Palm up. And that same dark red marble seals Alphonse in with you.
Oh, poor Alphonse.
It doesn't stop just at hers. Iris, at the bottom of the steps, that marble comes across from left to right, occluding all vision, sealing Tyr in a tomb beneath you.
God damn it.
And that's where we're going to leave these two.
Holy shit.
Right.
Okay.
Mary, the night is yours.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I know not. No, well, at this point, none of that has happened yet. Like, they're still doing the golem fight.
Violence happens quickly, though. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, or this? I don't know anything. They can't text me either. I don't think they even have signal.
Tyr might have difficulty. Iris is still in the land of the living.
Iris is unsealed. She totally trapped the gangrel, and they were like, we're gonna just go right straight to her. Like,
I assumed it was some sort of trap. I just wasn't sure what type. Unaware of the type.
okay, gosh. I'm on my way on another Uber to the place, the underground. I'd like to text Bianca on our special phone. Where are the New Yorkers? Hello?
They should be up north.
Okay. How far away is north? Wait, how far away is north?
Take them 20 minutes to get into the city.
It's not so bad. What time is it?
It is 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, I don't know if I have time to do that. We'll see. We'll see how long I take in the underground, and if there's time, I'll go look at them. But there's no way I'm not gonna leave Seattle without having gone back to the Needle for my money at midnight. There's no way I have to get that money at midnight.
An appointment that has to be kept.
Okay. Well, heading to the underground.
The Uber drops you off at the underground tourism place. It's a cute little old shop. The kind of thing that you would have had to have bought generations ago in Seattle for it to still be there and held on to it. There's a tiny crowd of people waiting for the ghost tour.
Ooh.
Mike sees you approach.
Yeah, I'll walk towards him.
Hey, Mary. I get your ticket. I didn't know you were into this kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, aren't you interested in the history of Seattle?
I'm interested in whatever you're interested in.
Good. I'm gonna lean in and whisper. I'm gonna like I might break free from the group. I'm looking for something down there. I mean, obviously, as interesting as stuff's happening, you know.
Okay, yeah, I knew this wasn't about the tour. All right.
I just need you to like keep them distracted and busy, if so I could like, and if they ask where I am, just make something up.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. I'll take his elbow and like we'll pretend to be like together, whatever. Not in that way, but like
Mike glows when you put your elbow through his.
okay.
His face beams. The organizer steps to the front of the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, the ghost tour is about to start. Please present your tickets and leave your children at the door.
Is this the same guy who we saw the first time around?
It is.
Okay.
This is not an all ages tour. We ask that everyone have their parent or legal guardian with them if they are going to go beneath with us tonight.
I'm honestly interested in like the tour actually. Like what does he have to say? What are the urban legends?
He leads the group back down in that familiar way, back down through the steps. Mary, I'm not going to make you roll for this. You're a smart girl. This place is normally very dusty. These tours happen about once a week. There's footprints in this dust. Someone's been down here.
Wait a minute. How many?
One set of looks like sneakers and another modestly shaped heels.
Weird.
Yeah, strange. Like definitely not shoes I recognize.
Tons of
Um,
people have those shoes.
A lot of people have shoes like these.
I guess I'll ignore that for now.
The tour continues. He leads you down down the brick and wood passageways. He points out little side passages where sailors were shanghaied and their ghosts remain.
Can you tell me more about the ghosts in this place?
Oh, indeed. It was a time of great sickness, the early 19th century, when Seattle was just coming to be. Cholera swept through, taking the lives of women waiting on their sailor husbands to return from the Pacific. This place is known for the sounds of their wailing.
So, like, what do you hear?
Some say it's just the ocean breeze hitting the caves. But if you come with us and stay down here long enough, you'll know a woman's wail when you hear it.
Do you still hear it, like, nowadays, I guess?
Anyone who ventures here at night.
Okay.
Can,
Cool.
he, can hear wails, even screams.
What kind of screams?
I assume they are the screams of a desperate and forlorn spirit.
You're right. That's kind of creepy. Have you tried ever like talking to the spirits? Have there been people who have been down here talking to them?
Well, you're down here right now. I think it's much more enterprising to open this amazing phenomenon to the public than it is to hire some charlatan to come down here and speak to spirits.
You're right. Like we should all have like a first-hand experience.
And if you'll follow me deeper down, we will come to the source of caves and the place where sailors were dragged out to boats waiting on them.
So that means most of there's some exits here that lead to the sea.
Definitely.
I know I'm supposed to split off, but I'm actually curious.
Mary's Seattle Underground Adventure begins now, everybody.
Don't worry, we're all
Okay,
just dying.
You just make it the most like PG adorable thing too.
yeah, like I'm just having a tour, and I'm
Eventually.
living while some people are dying.
Eventually, the passageways continue until you see the split off into the
Yeah.
homeless area.
I would like to like slowly peel myself, like go like walk a bit slower, go to the back of the crowd, and if once maybe in a moment where nobody sees me, I'll go cloak of shadows, stand still, and just vanish.
You vanish. Go ahead and roll charisma and stealth.
Okay. I have 2 successes. That's great, because this would have been a bit bestial failure.
You step to the right side as the group is passing a cemented over sewer hole that kind of indicates the beginning of modern construction underground. No one notices you, except for Mike. He sees you step to the side. You give him a look just like you did.
Like, don't look at me. It doesn't work when you look at me.
And he looks away. And you're gone. After a few moments, Mike catches up to the crowd. Hey, my lady friend got sick or something. We're gonna go back upstairs. You guys just go on ahead without us.
What? Okay.
The tour guide waves him off. Then he heads back up the way he came.
Okay.
The tour recedes away and leaves you access to the sewers and the way underneath Takeshi Pharmaceuticals.
Okay. Mike, you're supposed to stay. Whatever.
He has trouble leaving your side.
I think you need to wait somewhere because this could get dangerous for you. Why don't you wait for me outside? So, if things get bad, or I don't know, here, we can drive away really quickly.
If it's dangerous for me, then it's dangerous for you too.
I'm Mike, I am a vampire. You're a mortal. You're like squishy and mortal and gonna die. I'm gonna like
Okay. Hey, look, I don't care. Like, you're perfect just the way you are. But just let me come with you, okay?
you're really important to Bianca's system, okay? And if you want to continue to be helpful to me, you should live.
Okay. Okay. I see him being sidelined here. I'll be upstairs, waiting outside the shop.
Yeah, you go do that. Keep
Is
your
my
eye out
car?
for stuff.
Do you know where my car is? Like, I could just go pick it up and we
Oh
have a
yeah,
ride.
yeah, it's in my apartment. You can get
Okay.
it there.
All right.
So we have a ride. Why don't you? Yeah, that's a great idea. You're so smart. Okay, get out of here.
He walks
That's his
away
only
slowly.
car. There's no way. All right.
You hear
I'll
his
wait.
heavy footsteps thump back up the wooden passageway.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards the sewers where, you know. Yeah.
You step through a carved cylindrical tunnel meant for water back into the area where the homeless were camped. When you get there, it's a mess. The homeless encampment has been dead down here for days, and it has an awful stink to it.
Oh my gosh. Um I guess I'm gonna go to the. You know what? I'm gonna. I would like to start singing, mixed with some moaning. Basically, I want to pretend to be a ghost,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sing as well. It's gonna echo around, so people will hear me. I've got vocal
Absolutely.
control, and I want to sing like ghostly, but I'm gonna sing the word Blackie. And hopefully that tour guide gets like, oh yeah, we're getting activity tonight. They're gonna tip me. They're gonna tip me good.
And then Mary is eaten by the Grover.
I know.
First
And then
death.
she is eaten.
Goodbye, guys. This is it.
Rings the bitter bell. Come here, beach.
This is an interesting
R.I.P.
decision for Mary's character after all of the precautions she's taken. Coming
After
down.
all, like,
It's
I need
crazy,
to talk
man.
to these Grovers,
I feel safer in this
but
magic
also a
dungeon.
lot of them are dead, right?
A lot of them are dead. Go ahead and roll me charisma and performance. Add any relevant dice you might have, because I feel like you have
Oh, I've got a
bonuses
lot.
to this.
I'm gonna use awe.
Mm.
So that's okay. I was like, I'm not using my performance enough, so I'm gonna use awe. So hold on, let me count my dice first. How many I'm rolling?
Cool. I'm excited to see this goth Grover. I hope he has like a top hat. Is my hope. King of the Grover.
He's got everything he could ever need. He destroyed this
Oh, yeah.
entire homeless camp.
He has a top hat and like an eye patch and like a big jacket. Like he's rad as hell.
Use a willpower. Not that I need to, but anyway, I have 9 successes.
I just want. Actually, that's a vibe. I understand that fully. I get that.
Look, like if he's gonna come after me, the song better be really good. So he'll be like, I'm gonna think twice about that.
It's unearthly. It's a woman's voice echoing down the corridor. melancholy
Blackie
and
sounds like
melting.
a pirate's name, so they'll be like, "Oh, must be a sailor."
Do you remain amongst the corpses as you sing?
Yeah, I'll remain here.
As you sing and wait, perhaps a few minutes pass before there is a scratching sound. It comes from underneath you. Underneath one of the corpses. It scratches in sets of 3.
Okay, I'll stop singing immediately and slowly walk towards one of those corpses.
It is an older woman dressed in rags, lines all over her face. She is serene now, pale and unmoving. That scratching comes from underneath her. It is louder now. A nail on metal.
On metal. I'll gently kick the body off.
You nudge the woman off to the side, revealing a metal cover manhole.
Am I really gonna do that? um, how does it? How? Oh, I forgot. I'll open the metal cover if it's openable, unless it's locked.
You look down at it, and it has a locking wheel on the top. It is locked from the top side. So you are free to turn it and pull it up.
I will do that, but move to the side or something.
You grip it, turn the lock, which is deafening in here. It clangs as big metal bars retract and lock into place.
Was this the thing that we went down before?
It is.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible.
You pull it up and step to the side, and there is nothing there.
Of course. All right, all right. Whoever you are, you can show yourself. Like, I won't. I'm like you. I'm here to. You passed the fire trap. Good for you.
You are like Grover?
Yeah, we've been down there before. You've probably heard of us. We're the Grovers with hair.
You are pretty, Grover.
Yes, those exist, you know. It's rare. There's 2 more. They're not here right now. Were you trapped down there really long?
Grover knows his home is down here now. Grover should
What do you
never have
mean
gone up.
now? Did you eat all of these people? Because I don't think you did if you were trapped down there.
Father ate them.
Father. I thought he ate you.
Father had to leave. Father had to go. He was mad. He was hungry. He said there weren't enough. When he got to here, He took what was his.
Do you
But it
know where
still
he
wasn't
went?
enough. Up. He had to go set things right.
Okay.
He said the upstairs Grovers were bad.
The
They were
upstairs.
stupid.
Are there still Grovers down there?
I am the only Grover.
I mean, how
There
do
will
you-
be more, though. There will be more.
We need to find father. You think he's with mother?
They do. They talk.
You know, when last time I was down there, I watched him eat the other Grovers. That's not very nice.
He eats the weak Grovers.
But he still eats the Grovers. Like,
He makes Grover strong.
now that you're the last Grover, don't you think you're gonna get eaten?
No, I am strong Grover. Father
Are
said
you
I was strong Grover. Oldest Grover.
You are the oldest Grover. Your name's what's your name?
My name is Grover.
Okay. All right, Grover. Look, we need to find father.
Father comes back. He sleeps here.
Oh,
Hmm?
I see.
He makes Grover stay up. Grover doesn't like it, but Grover watches over him.
And mother, I hope she's safe.
Mother will make new Grovers. She must be safe.
You know, I heard like there's what am I gonna do with this with this blackie? I heard a lot of things are going on upstairs. Um, do you wanna come with me and have a look around, and you can get back down?
Go up?
Yeah, yeah. It's to protect father and mother.
Oh, well, that's definitely a subterfuge roll.
What? Yeah.
That's definitely a subterfuge roll. Been pretty kind so far. But,
My gosh, I need to convince this Grover to, but they're so dumb.
Have him join our team of hairless, the ones with hair.
Like,
We'll
we
get him a
have
little
to.
wig. He can wear
Yeah.
Iris's wig.
Yeah.
He's
All
gonna
right.
be so cute.
cute
I
purple
will
hair.
first.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is subterfuge. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna activate entrancement. Oh,
Okay.
well, I'm hungrier. But okay, so subterfuge what?
Let's go with manipulation.
Sippy's gonna get his shit rocked when the sun comes up, guys. There's only one Grover down there.
Yeah. It's not good.
He'll get his shit rocked.
Well, it's a 8 successes. That's a crit. But that's a total.
You guys can't fail against Grover. You can't. Because we're Grover.
Grover wants to go back up. The sky burns, Grover.
It's dark right now. Don't worry about it.
Even in the night.
Oh.
It
Do you want to wear something?
can't hide in the trees.
Was it always like this for Grover?
No, Grover went to the mountain. Grover got burned. Got burned from the
Oh,
sky.
I see. Okay. Oh, you survived that. And you went back.
Grover came home.
Don't worry. Look, we will that's all over. I can assure you. And we'll protect you. We have a car.
Grover likes to ride in cars.
You like to drive? You can like drive around.
Grover loves to drive. Grover is the best driver. Grover, you have a car. We go. We go. We just don't go mountain. If we don't go to mountain, the sky will not burn us, and we'll just have
Yeah.
a car and we'll drive.
Yeah. It's gonna be okay. The fire can't catch us because we'll be driving so fast.
We
We
have
get
to
to
be.
look around.
We have to be back. We have to be back before Father returns because we have to watch over him.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we have to do that. But don't worry, like it's really early in the night. We have time.
Oh. You promise, Grover will drive.
Yeah, totally.
He probably has better skill than us, to be honest.
Probably
He's probably better than us.
Oh my
can't
gosh.
be worse.
I need to brainwash this Grover to
If you offer him a car.
Just let him drive away into the night.
Grover. How do you watch over Father?
He has blood trick. Helps Grover stay up.
I see. Where does he get this? Oh. This blood trick?
Lady
I
came
heard-
when Grover was young. She put down the markings. Did the thing.
Why won't
Grover's-
he stay up for his own, why isn't he the one that stays up? Why do you have to do it?
Father says he's old and tired. I don't. I never thought Grover. Do you think he should stay up?
I feel like, you know what? Let's talk about it during the drive. Okay? Let's get out of here first.
Yeah.
I'll just grab his hand and like we'll go. We'll go. We gotta go.
His leathery, long, pallid gray fingers reach up and take yours, clasping it. He gingerly steps out. Bat-like, sharp-pointed ears, caveman skull, cleanly shaven. Clothes are absolutely in rags. What were once gym shorts are now in tatters, and a t-shirt barely clings to his chest. And he falls in line behind you if you're leaving.
Well, I'm having this semi-wholesome like thing with this Grover while Tyr and Iris are getting
And the FBI's money, you steal Mike's car and just leave with this new Grover.
It's gonna be
Aw.
great.
Like,
Aw, that's great. It's a great ending for me.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm happy for you too.
I really want to see him drive a car. He deserves it.
That's what I am living for at this moment. Let me see this Grover drive the car.
He can leave with us. Can you imagine? You'll be like a driver.
Yeah, aw. You'll love to see it. After I kill Diana, just give me a minute. I'll figure it out.
So, where to, Mary?
What time is it?
It's closing in on 10 p.m.
It's still early. Like, we have time to drive around. Yeah, I'll lead him to the car, Mike's car.
As soon as you guys get topside, the clock strikes 10 p.m. Iris, you are at this very second staring down at a closed off marble wall.
Yeah.
You have a cell phone in your hand. What's going on?
I'm instantly calling Catherine. Instantly. I don't care if Diana can know who I'm calling. She already knows I'm here.
Catherine picks up.
They're
Hey,
they're trapped down there. I don't know what's happening.
they're trapped. How are they trapped? Like,
I don't know what to call this. Some magic. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a wall. They're all trapped in this basement.
it's like a wall. Okay. All right.
There's blood everywhere. I couldn't go down there.
I can send Charlie down there with some heavy equipment. He's supposed to be making a mess and keeping the cops off our back. But are you okay?
No. How could I be okay? And I'm pretty sure the dudes with the swords are on their way over as well. So it's really bad. And Mary says Diana's teleporting over here with, her weird powers. So she might not even be in the basement anymore for all I know. She could be over on her stupid island.
Okay. All right. If she bolts, we have to chase her down. I'm gonna get us a ride.
Okay. It felt like it was taking us over to Whidbey Island, I think is what it's called. When we had the stone earlier, the stone's downstairs, so we're gonna have to just find it. Could Charlie and his people stay here and try to get them out while we go over there to find this other place? I can't get down there.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna get a ride for us right now.
Okay.
You and I will go over there.
Okay.
Hopefully Diana's not in much shape to fight when she gets there.
Okay, I hope not. I'll start gathering this stupid duffel bag up, so I can't leave it behind. Head out. Where should I meet you?
Stay where you are. I'll be on the grass in
Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay, I'll just hang out.
Just chilling.
I'm so bad.
I'm sure I'm also chilling.
I'm frantically putting this duffel bag together is what I'm doing. Maybe hiding rifles. Don't want to be seen driving with rifles.
After 1 minute, you can already hear it. The beating whir of a helicopter.
I ride.
Hell yeah.
It hovers overhead, putting the downwash right on top of you, and slowly lowers onto the grass. The students and protesters scatter.
Ride, children.
And there Catherine stands. She's hanging out the side of the door, long blonde hair blasting in the wind.
I'm running over and getting in. We're going.
Okay. Do you know where we're going? Like just Woodby Island, or
Just know that it's on the island. If I had the stone, I'd know more, but it's down there.
it's down there? Okay. We'll go now. We'll just call Tyr when we get there.
I don't know if it's gonna work. Sure, we can try.
Hold up just a second. I need to get Charlie going.
Okay.
A big old Ford Suburban pulls up at the bottom of a grassy hill, just where the shops begin. And King Charlie spews forth with his minions.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Beautiful.
One carries a massive metal canister on his back. He's hunched over, moving slowly, and a big pneumatic rope comes out from it, leading to a jackhammer carried by Charlie.
Nice.
Charlie, as soon as you get anything open, any kind of hole, you tell me. We'll get all of these kids pouring in there. I don't care what it takes. Oh yeah, it'll be open.
Love
And
that guy.
Charlie and his crew march up the hill towards the library. Catherine gets back in the helicopter, and the ground leaves you. Iris is headed out to Woodby Island. It occurs to you, you feel it one more time. The absence of Tyr. Leaving her side before, you'd have felt it viscerally. Now you have to, well, just be a normal girlfriend that's anxious.
Yeah, it just knows that I'm far away.
Wow, you don't feel
With
it
my brain.
viscerally? Wow.
but luckily you do.
Oh, I feel it deeply. Can I tell Iris left?
Oh yeah.
That's probably for the best.
Don't worry. Whenever you get signal again, you'll have a text message telling you why.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna deal with whatever's happening down here, whatever it may be.
Yep, definitely.
And Tyr.
Mm.
You and Jessica are jogging towards Diana's wall. It seals up in front of you.
Mm.
By the time you've gotten there, it's been a solid wall for 5 seconds or so. On the other side, Diana's voice speaks again. Don't make me do it, Jessica. Don't make me defend my home. Jessica responds. It's too late now, Diana. We'll be through this. You're not going to get away. And she immediately starts to pound her fist on the marble. The first time it hits with a wet thump, causing nothing. The second time, the first crack spiderwebs out. Josie comes up behind her with a crowbar, two-handing it into the side. She drives it a full half-inch into the stone, cracks it to the side, it breaks off a chip. Tyr, what are you up to?
Tyr's trying to use her brain. It's so smooth. There is the thought that's starting to permeate the mind of, I'm certainly not worth this. Starting to feel less and less worthy of all of this work from other people. How far does it seem like they've gotten on this wall?
They, in perhaps a minute, they have clawed out a massive 3-foot wide gouge in it, about a foot deep.
I'm going to walk over. And stand near the wall. And I'm going to talk through it to Diana. Will you kill me yourself?
I would love to kill you myself.
Jessica, back up.
Jessica looks at you, narrowing her eyes.
Tyr does not give any signal of any form at her.
All right, I'm backing up. She puts her hand in front of Josie, and the clanging of the crowbar ceases. Tyr, I don't know what kind of game you are playing, but I'm not sure I'm going to fall for it this time.
Open the door. I'll step through by myself, you close it. Or you open it enough, I give you your gift back, and you can show everybody what it does.
What is happening? What?
Okay. I'm going to open this. Just a tiny little bit. And you're going to step through it, Tyr,
Mm-hmm.
towards the sound of my voice.
Okay. So, listen, you can do things your way. That's fine. No urge to kill me in front of Jessica. I feel like that's just very even. You got like a plexiglass? Is there a viewing window?
I'm not an idiot. As soon as you reach the other side, you're going to tear my throat out.
I'm gonna be honest. I put hands on you once and I feel like I almost died. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit.
I'm certain that that's a sacrifice you are willing to make.
Well, by all means, open her up a little bit.
The side of the wall begins to crumble away like dry leaves, disintegrates into a fine powder, and it makes a picture-perfect slit in the beginning between the edge of the hallway and the beginning of Diana's marble obstruction. It continues to fall away until the slit is about 2 feet wide. Just wide enough for you to turn sideways. And sidle down towards Diana. She has pressed her face on the side of the hallway and looks down. Her eyes are wide.
I think Tyr will mimic how Diana is standing so that they're face to face. I know, because you told me, that you don't think you're a monster. But Jorgen did. He thought you were a disgusting fucking monster, and he was afraid of you. And I saved him from you.
Jorgen was my child. You killed him. I don't understand how you can pull these mental acrobatics to paint yourself as a goddamn hero.
You took his choice away, and so did I. You took every fucking choice he had, and I was left with one. And I'm... No gymnastics. Fuck me. My best goddamn friend. And the only thing I could think to do was kill him. That's all I could think to do. Because he was afraid of you. God damn it. Disgusting old things. She's gonna glance over at Jessica, just scan the room.
You scan the room. Jessica's got her back to the wall, listening to your conversation as the two of you speak through the slit. The other gangrel are probing other ways out. 4 of them are at the stairway trying to figure that out. Josie has made friends with Alphonse.
Mm-hmm.
She has her boot on the side of his head.
Diana, God, you said you're so fucking smart. Why would you put this here? Why would you put this in front of me? You knew Jorgen wasn't gonna fucking take it. And it's just like tapping the stake with like nervous fingers. It's still in the holster.
I wanted to send 2 messages. I wanted you to understand that you couldn't kill me. And I wanted Jorgen to feel like he had a weapon for once.
That nurturing instinct, I guess. Take away whatever he had left. But at least he has a cool pointy stick. I'm fucking tired, Diana. I'm really fucking tired.
At this point, Jessica looks at you, finally grasping that you're not trying to sneak your way in there to break Diana in half. She puts her hand out on the side of your jacket, pulling you back away from the hole. She doesn't say anything. Doesn't want Diana to hear her. But she's looking at you. Afraid for you.
I'm going to try and pull away from Jessica.
Her hand stiffens up. The harder you pull away, though, her fingers start to give. And she lets go of you. She's shaking her head, mouthing no. She looks back at Josie in the crowbar.
If you became prince at the end of this, do you think it'd be worth it? Just looking at Diana. Would everything that's happened feel like it was worth it?
All of my worth it's died with Jorgen. At this point, I just get to go on living.
With what allies?
The Tremere don't have any allies. We never did. I didn't pretend so before, and I don't now.
It's pretty apparent. People are ready to fucking jump in this place. And Bianca. Real quick to hype you up, you know?
I don't like the position I'm in, but I don't see why it matters to you.
You know, I'm trying to figure out what matters to me. I'm trying to figure that all out. If you survive today, which doesn't seem likely, no matter where I am, what do? You gonna run? Prince wants your head.
That's where you're wrong. I haven't crossed any lines that shouldn't be crossed. Prince Wright needs votes.
Yeah, but after those votes, though. I don't give a fuck if you live or die at the end of this. God, I want you to be dead. I want to kill you so fucking bad.
That's the tier we know.
But I just want to know why it should get to be them in their fancy little boardroom and not here. You know that. What? Bianca shows them what? One text message, two text messages. Are you willing to stake your life on that?
It's my only chance. And I'm taking it. Bianca would rather have a friend than an enemy.
Whatever you got to tell yourself to get through this, right?
Tyr, I'm not the one who murdered a child. I don't have to tell myself anything.
You're right. Were you able to hear what he told me before he died?
He spoke to you?
He reached out and he grabbed my hand and he spoke to me.
Why would Jürgen touch you?
Just as shocked as you are. And the last thing he ever said while gripping my hand was survive. It's the last thing he fucking said to me. I don't know if I can. Dying fucking wishing I don't know if I can.
I don't know how you deserve such a thing.
Been asking myself that. Every minute I stop, I sit down, I have to stand back up, I have to keep walking, and I have to do something. Why the fuck would I deserve that? I fucking kill him. And it wasn't a slight. He wasn't hurt by it. Like he understood and I didn't even understand. I still don't. I just thought you should know. Somebody should know. It was just us. Nobody else knows.
I hate that that's the last thing. You must be wrong. You heard wrong. You're not supposed to survive. And I will make sure of that. Jessica and Josie have huddled up close to you. Josie and her crowbar are standing by, ready to go to work on this little gap. And she's having devious thoughts right now. You can see her brain working.
Yeah, most of this was Tyr working through a lot of stuff. The second of it is buying time for everybody to think, including herself, and also how badly does she want to die. It's fluctuated over the past couple weeks. I didn't get to look him in the face, which I regret. If you could look me in the eyes while you kill me, that would be the minimum I ask for.
Okay. I promise. I will be looking you in the eyes for your last moments.
Okay. Okay. Just like a casual hand in the pocket to like touch the stone. This is the bad boy herself right in front of me, right?
It is.
Wow, when every option feels stupid. I'm going to look over at Jessica. And I'm going to place like my hand on the wall, like where the opening is, like where the part that fell away. Mm-hmm. So my hand's like out and kind of on it. When we talked, we said how it was a lot of people's fault, how it was, circumstance and a mix of things, and I'm starting to realize I think it's just me. I don't think it's anybody else's fucking fault, and this has just been building up and waiting.
It's not you. It's not you. You don't have to do this.
Yeah, I know.
Diana, I'm still gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
I don't know. I believe her. She rode up on a horse. I had fucking horses. It was the coolest shit I've ever seen. One sec. I'm just gonna. I put like one shoulder in. 1 second. I'm gonna pull out my phone.
Mhm.
1 sec. Do I have any bars?
You have one faint, tiny bar.
I am going to text Iris.
You should already have a message saying I'm on my way to that island.
Huh. Hmm. And Tia replies with, I love you, period. Survive.
God damn it.
And with a gentle meander, Tia will begin to make her way to the other side of the door.
The whole way in, as your face disappears and is occluded, Jessica's looking at you, shaking her head, beckoning you to come back. Come back to the pack. As you reach the halfway point, the shadows come away off Diana's face. She's got her hand pressed to the side of the wall.
What
She
is
bites into her
happening?
thumb and pushes it against the wall. And to your whole world is marble.
Mm.
It grows up around you, slams shut like a door. Into your mouth, your ears, everywhere. And you are frozen in it. Part of the wall now. Still very much awake. But completely frozen. And I think that's where we're going to end it this evening. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I love getting to tell this story with you and these three victims. Please join us every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for In the Last Remaining Light. We are still coming up on the end. There's going to be...
We are trying to approach the finale, okay? Trying.
Eventually.
Hey, I plan to be at Elysium.
The finale seems to
In
like move
marble.
back and forth,
I
like
plan to be there.
all because of
And-
Tyr. Like
Han soloed in Carbonite at Elysium. Hmm.
I was so worried. I didn't... Anyways, we are the Dice Cult, and we have many shows throughout the week. Please join us for them. On Monday nights, we have On the Backs of Gods, led by Jillian.
Hey guys, it's gonna be some chaotic energy on Monday. Get the feelings out and what have you. On Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a Dungeons and Dragons 5e game, Norse mythology inspired. Currently, the party is helping a traveling museum get across the coast, and there was a barricade of very large crabs And after everybody excitedly defeated the crabs, their ward, who they were there to protect, was then littered with arrows from the ambush waiting on the other side. And that's where we left off. And so if you're interested to see how that goes, and if it's, a casual conversation or a bloodbath, which we all know which one it's going to be, you can join us on Monday at 8 p.m. and see what happens.
And on Tuesday nights, we have Legends of the Ea, good old classic D&D 5e brawl with gods in a cave. As much fun as you can have on a school night. And probably the most drunk you'd want to be on a school night, too. And on Wednesday nights, over on the Dice Cult YouTube channel, we have Cordially Invited, D&D 5e game with kind of like a Brothers Grimm angle. It's kind of a fairy tale involving a wedding and D&D players that probably ruin said wedding. But their goal is to have it, but they're D&D players, so that's probably not going to work. Anyways, you can watch that crumble, that dream wedding crumble, on Wednesday nights over on the YouTube channel, where you can also catch all of our VODs for everything uploaded forever for your binge watching pleasure on YouTube. I hope to see you next Saturday, where we can all cart around Tyr's corpse, frozen in carbonite. I'm excited. I'm excited to show Iris.
Yay.
Come see us next Saturday night. Have a good evening.